Ebusia mama wa kwa basonko na menje wa 2 biem emfa wombra I Nana Joa TV ena ye fiada ena ye ochefo ne bossman na da etoso nson ebusia kofi matena se ewie ya na ede na sie ya babedi nkomo ahwe odoma koma ba ade no enipa yasetena mu se kasa yasetena po a sen ena etie sen ye nipa ene sebe embo ade bie yo onyankopon abode no eno ena ye behwe na yedi eho enkomo na bibibia nso etumi akoye ebusia ene ye ne geography students omo University of Education ewo Winneba ye no omo ena ebedi enkomo ewo ahase omo president ankasa ewo ha na nde wo show omo dressing na chese campus no omo no omo bo life pa so wo hwe me am so da bia hwa na Najo TV ene brofo ne baby echen twi no nti na wo dia chen say university for ne de you know how they do it and no matter come brofo no ego yes so stay connected the emphasis that can say from my change in event or say be a guest at your own event be a guest at your own event o madom any intimate na say e dey dwumade no and so etimi ebe somo wo akwanya sani na so na bibia so etumi akoye say wo ware wo ye engagement wo to bade all kinds of events parties award shows but more than na fabre na intimi ensom so wo pedeko wo pe sound wo pe MCs bibia ohia bia no fa bedan local bani na no ye betimi ayama na bibia so etumi akoye ma me koto mo nkra na me ndo mas me ba me da me guest no edi na wo hu wona ende me no mo eba bedi nkomo efa odoma koma abode eho me ba sisia.
Hi, have you tried getting in touch with J&J for all your events? Are you facing any challenges concerning your event? Worry no more. J&J is here to make all your events a memorable one for you. We are here to help your events such as wedding, engagement, traditional marriage, baby Christian, birthday party, office party, conferences, funerals. We are just a call away. Our services include decorations, DJ, master of ceremony, catering services, ushering services, event planner, event grounds, and many more. You can contact us on 053 1944 042 053 1944 042. J&J is located at Accra, Ofankor Barrier, Asofa, off New Station Road. J&J events. Be a guest at your own event.
I will see mama wa kwa ba bi na Kofi Martina se there send me no dey kan and there ya ba bedi nkomo afa nature ehun ene odomankoma na bode ehun se na bibia betimi akoye what geography yes will be a geographer ye wadwemu wanya what photography and na wahu pictures but what geography no eden ne ba wotim enunti and I'm say connect with me today as I talk to our president and the vice president and the member of Geography Association at University of Education Winneba ebedin komo. So as I talk to them, I will allow them to introduce themselves because name is very, very important and I don't want to do wrong pronunciation to their name. So let me start from Mr. President. Hello, Mr. President.
Hello.
Welcome.
Thank you.
How are you doing?
I'm fine.
You look handsome this afternoon.
Thank you so much,
and
sir.
I like your outfit as well.
Thank you so much.
All right, so kindly introduce yourself to my viewers.
Okay, I am called Alebna Ibrahim Ayemga.
All right.
A level 300 geography student of University of Education Winneba.
All right.
And also a president for Geography Students Association.
All right.
Yes.
All right. Thank you. So let me run to Mr. President. Hello, Mr. President.
Yes, boss.
So are you Bawumia or
I can say I'm Napo.
Napo.
Yeah, sure. Napo on the vice.
Then please, if only you are Napo, please don't throw bomb on my show.
Okay, all right.
Because Napo always throws bomb.
Right.
All right, so introduce yourself for me, Mr. Vice President.
Thank you very much, Senior. All right, so I'm in the person of Fojo Stephen Jr.
Okay.
Level 300 geography student of University of Education Winneba.
Okay.
Then
Thank you.
Also highly to
So let me run to the noble man, the gentleman at my left hand. Hello, Mr.
Yes, sir.
How are you doing?
I'm doing
I like your outfit. Oh, come on, let me go to Mr. President. I didn't compliment your outfit. Forgive me. You are having nice outfit over there.
Well, thank you very much.
I really like that one.
Oh,
so let me go to our brother. I like the color blending over there. I can see gold matching with white. Okay, fine. So can you introduce yourself for me?
I'm in the person of buying this semester.
All
I'm
right.
a 300 geography student
Okay.
from the University of Education.
Okay. Wow. So, family, as you are watching, we are having a conversation with a geography student right from University of Education. That's Winneba. So let me start from Mr. President. Mr. President, when we say geography, what's geography?
Well, geography is a broad term,
Okay.
and to simplify it,
All right.
we can say geography is a course of study
Okay.
which has to do with studying the earth or the environment,
All right.
then the relationship between environment and human beings, or
Right.
human beings and their society.
Right.
Yes, that's
Okay.
that is what geography
is.
yeah.
Let me move to Mr. Vice President. Since we have the geography, we've been hearing geographer. Who is a geographer?
All right, thank you very much. So as my president said, geography studies the physical and then the human characteristics or features on the Earth's surface. So when you say geographer, then geographer will be the person that studies both the physical and then the human features that are associated on the Earth's surface. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. So this afternoon we are learning, right? Today makes me to believe what they says that education is not happening in classroom alone. We can even educate ourselves everywhere we find ourselves. So let me move to my brother. So can you give me examples, things that comes together in a box so that we can say geography? I hope you understand the question. All right, so can you give me examples?
Example about?
The geography, things that forms together.
First of all, I would like to talk about the earth composition.
The earth, right.
The human nature, how we interact with each other, the weathering, that's the disintegration of rocks into physical, chemical, and biological weather. They constitute the geography.
All right, thank you, brother. I really like your side. So, Mr. President, let me start from you.
Okay.
Let's take the types of geography so that we can break it down. Take one and break it down for me, then I will go to Mr. Vice President to take another one.
Okay, so geography is basically categorized into three, which we have the physical geography. So we say I should speak about one, so I'm going to limit myself to one.
All right.
So the physical geography has to do with the study of the physical characteristics of the earth. That has to do with the landforms, then the water bodies, or all physical things that are found on the surface of the earth. So physical geography has to do with the studies of those things.
Okay. Yeah. So can you pick what you mentioned, that the earth form, water bodies, and talk about it negatively or positively, how it contributes to geography?
Well, it contributes a lot to geography because when we are able to study all those the physical characteristics of the earth, it offers opportunities to human life. All these studies that we are doing, at the end of everything, gaining the knowledge, then you utilize the knowledge to benefit human life. So when you are able to study all these things, get the understanding of the physical characteristics of the earth, then it will be able to help you to better your life in society, to also be able to help you to be able to manage your environment. You'll be able to know that if I do this, it will harm the environment, and if I do this, it will protect the environment. For example, if you go into maybe practices that harm the environment, let's use popular galamsey. You see that when people are doing illegal mining, they directly destroy the environment
using chemicals.
Yes,
like
using chemicals like mercury. They pollute the water. They destroy the environment. The natural made things, that's the plants that are found on the land, have been able to, they are destroyed when we are doing galamsey and all those things. So you see that negatively it affects us. But the knowledge that we have, we'll be able to know that no, we have to pass through the right processes to carry out these activities. Then even if we are cutting down trees, you should be conscious that after cutting one tree, you replace one tree so that at least we don't lose the natural vegetation that God has given us.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Today we are going to learn a lot. I really love your submission. Indeed, I'll be happy to have this education. So I will talk to you right from here so that you can teach me small. So let me move to Mr. Vice President. Pick one type and let's go down for our viewers to be blessed with that.
Okay, so as my president started with the physical geography, I will also continue with the human geography.
Okay.
When we talk of the human geography...
all right, so let me come there. He started with physical geography.
Yes.
So you want to use human geography.
Yes, please.
But human, is it not the same physical?
Oh, no.
Or you have another definition
You
to
see that the physical one studies the physical features like landforms, rocks...
Okay,
and
strictly from God.
Yes, please. Yes, please.
Okay, all these are from God.
Yes.
So physical ones, I think human being, we are visible, lands are visible, stones are visible. So why they didn't categorize them together like this is the physical one, and we have the physical side, and we have the human side. So let me leave you to do your presentation right there. I'll go to physical.
Okay, so
thank you very much.
Let me clarify that one. You see, when you asked of the definition of geography, we told you that geography has to do with the study of the physical characteristics of the earth.
Okay.
And in relation to human beings.
All right.
So it looks like human beings are the center of everything. So whatever we are learning in relation to human beings.
Okay.
So we limit it to what God has made and what human beings has the potential to use it or to use it positively or negatively.
All right, so let's move to my screen. In the human side, we have the cultural. You said that already, and the rural. We have the economic. We have the urban. We have population, medical, political, behaviors, and other stuff. So later time we will bring this diagram for you to break it for you. You chose the human, right?
No, physical.
The physical. Okay, the physical side also is there. So as we are going on, I will let you break down this diagram. But this into mathematics is set, right?
Yeah.
So
practical.
Meaning we are going to learn today. So let me leave you to do your submission.
Okay, so with the human geography aspect. That one studies how human beings relate with their environment.
Okay.
So as my boss explained the physical aspect,
the
human beings, how we
side.
relate.
Yeah.
So the relationship between we human beings and then the physical environment.
Yeah.
So taking culture for instance, each and every tribe has their own culture.
Okay.
It mainly depends on the environment.
Okay.
So the environment has effect. So in geography we call something environmental determinism. So the environment determinism. So the environment
can you break that one?
All right. So that is whereby the environment determines or influences your behavior. So the
by people living at that geographical area.
Yes, please.
All right.
So if let's say there is a landform here, and then the landform is serving as a barrier, and then as for that matter, you are not able to build, meaning the environment has determined your behavior. In terms of culture, for instance, if you go to the northern sector, the kind of food that they eat, it's not like it's natural that they should eat that food. It's because of the environment that has placed them for them to eat that kind of food. The way they dress, because as compared to the northern sector and then the central region, for instance, their dressing, the way they live their life, even the religion, and then everything is different.
So you mean it has influence
on our behavior.
Okay.
So that is environmental determinism. So the human geography mainly focus on the relationship between we humans and our physical environment. That is why I was saying that we have a principle called environmental determinism, whereby the environment determines our behavior. So even for now, the black shirt that you are wearing is not like you just see it to be beautiful, that is why you are wearing. Because if you take the weather, when it is cold, when the weather is too cold, it's not likely for you to wear white. Okay. Because your body is, let's say, cold. So you need a warm shirt. So you should put on black to cool down or to warm your body. And then during the sunny condition too, you have to put on white shirt
No.
so that the white will reflect the sun rays.
Oh, okay.
So the human geography mainly studies the interaction between we humans and then our physical environment.
Thank you.
Yeah,
We are learning today. You see, today I'm very, 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 very privileged to have these people because they are talking about things that cross everything concern humans' life on this earth. So let me move to Mr. Gentleman to pick another the last type to talk about. So, brother, can we proceed?
Yes.
Yeah, let's go.
So we have the practical geography.
Okay.
So the practical geography is a geography that deals with the practical aspect of both physical.
So hold on, coming. We have the physical, we have the human, then we have the practical.
So
Yes,
we have
so
the
practical geography.
Okay, so break it down.
So the practical geography has to deal with the interrelationship between both the human and the physical.
All right.
That entails the practical aspect.
Okay.
So with the practical geography, we have something called statistics.
Okay.
So if you want to find the meaning of something, you have mode, median, and mean.
Okay.
So for the
Mode, median, and mean.
Mean.
Is it normal mathematics mode, median, and mean?
So with the mode has to do with the number occurring most. That is the most appearing number.
Yeah.
And the median is the middle number. So if you want to find for a set of data, you have to count the number of occurrence. The number that will appear in the middle is found as the median.
That's
And
most
with
occurring
the-
number. Oh,
Yeah.
Okay.
So and with the mean, you have to count the number of occurrence and divide by the number that occur to get the mean.
Okay.
So that's the latest information I have to try to.
Thank you for giving me that one. So, since we are talking about geography, boss, let's go to the diagram. Break something small there, then we come back to Geography Students Association. So let's break this one down.
Okay.
Our producer, show it. Yeah.
So on the diagram, you see
Yeah.
that we have human,
And then the
then we have physical.
Mhm.
Then under human, you see that we have behavioral, we have
Yeah.
cultural, we have rural, we have economic,
We have
population,
urban, population,
medical,
and
political. So this one has to do with human activities.
Yeah.
So our what we do that constitutes our survival.
Okay.
For example, pertaining to economic activities, our cultural practices. That's what we believe in, and also has to do with our settlements. Where do we live?
Okay.
You see that they put cultural.
Yeah.
So that's the beliefs, the practices that we do. Geography or human geography studies the cultural differences between places. For example, what happens in Accra, Greater Accra here, culturally will not be the same as what is happening up north, culturally.
Okay.
Then when you talk about the rural, you look at the settlement in Accra here,
All right.
how the buildings are placed. Is it nucleated? Is it scattered? What type of buildings are they? Is it vertical building, horizontal building? How is it? Is it block or mat? How is the roofing? Everything has to be related. So geography, human geography studies the difference between all those things within the surface of the earth. Then you talk about economics. Economic activities vary from place to places. Then when you look at areas within the country here, let's say Ghana here, economic activities happening in Accra may not be the same, or it's not the same as compared to what is happening in Central Region. What is happening in Central Region will not be the same as compared to what is happening in somewhere, let's say, in the Upper East Region. So the cultural activities vary. Then we also talk about the behavior. How do people behave? Our lifestyle vary from place to place. Then also population, medical, political, and all of that. So this has to do with what human beings do that helps them in their daily living. That's the human aspect. Then we have the physical aspect. We talk about remote sensing.
Yours is the human one. So let me.
Oh,
move
okay,
to,
okay.
My brother to take the.
I thought you want me to explain the diagram entirely.
Okay, you can do that, or you want to come in.
Let's
Okay, so boss, do that. For
Okay,
us.
so you talk about remote sensing and image processing.
Okay.
Then we are talking about the physical.
Yeah.
This has to do with, when we talk about remote sensing, it has to do with using digital means to take information. For example, how do you determine the surface environment of the sea?
Okay.
You see that you have to use other machines to be able to determine through sound waves and all of that.
Okay.
Then how do you take images?
All right.
Aerial photography, you have to take images from the top. Like yes, the cameras can be mounted on maybe aeroplane, helicopter, drones, and all of those things. Exactly. So you see that at the top, then you take the physical environment. This one is part of the physical geography. So I don't know if they can bring the diagram back.
The diagram should come back.
Yes. So that we also have soils.
Okay.
The physical geography has to also study the soil characteristics of the earth. So the soil vary from place to place.
Okay.
There are different types of soil. Basically, we talk about clay soil, we talk about sandy soil, loamy soil, and all of that. But when you even delve much into it, you still have different types.
Okay.
Yes. Then we also talk about climatology. This has to study the study of the weather.
Okay.
Yes, how our weather behaves, and our weather, as we know, changes from place to place. Yes, when we talk about rainfall activities, the rainfall pattern obviously is not the same from here compared to the northern sector. So they are almost different. We talk about geomorphology. The geomorphology has to talk about landforms. How is our land, the nature of our land is formed, the valleys, the highlands or the mountains and all of those things. They form the geomorphology. So that's land processes. We talk about hydrology and all of those things. Now when you go to the middle, there is something in the middle. Intersection. Yes, what we call this the intersection. So that's two sets.
So
mathematical, they say two set problem.
Meaning that people there are contributing to the diagram A and diagram B.
Exactly.
To make them one.
Exactly. It means that you can find GIS, statistics, cartography, regional hazards in both human and physical. They cut across.
Okay.
Yes. So the GIS, that has to do with geographic information system.
Okay.
You need information from both human aspect and you need information from the physical aspect too.
Okay.
Then statistics. Statistics has to do with records of numbers and all of that. So all the activities that happen in both fields, you will still need statistics for it. We talk about cartography, that has to do with mapping, drawing of maps and all of that. So you see that we have political map, that's the administrative map. We have maps for landforms. So map can be used to represent any other thing, whether physical or human. The maps can be used to demarcate.
Thank you, Mr. President. Okay, let me go to Mr. Vice President. Any submission to this so that we come back to the Geography Association?
All right, so if you look at the physical aspect, you've indicated hydrology and the geomorphology there. When you talk of the geomorphology, let me break down. The geo means earth, and then the morph means shape. Okay. And then we talk of the logy means to study. Okay. And then the geomorphology comes from Greek words. So the geomorphology. Okay. So geo means shape, geo means earth, the morph means shape, and then the logy means study. So the study of the landforms. So geomorphology mainly studies landforms, the shape of the earth. And then we have hydrology. So hydro, that one too comes from Greek words. So hydro means water. In English, hydro means water, and then logy, as I explained, that was the study. So hydro means water, and then the logy means study. So the study of all water bodies found on the earth's surface, and then within the earth's surface too. So if you take the geomorphology, we have rocks, how rocks breaks down, how it is transported and deposited to form another rocks. Because when rocks breaks down, mass wasting occurs. Mass wasting is the down movement of rocks. So wind can move that broken rocks. Wind can move that broken rocks to another place, and then it will deposit to form different landform as well.
Oh, all right.
Yeah,
all right.
sure.
All right.
And then
All
the
right.
hydrology mainly studies water bodies that are found on the
So
Earth's surface.
that's stone particles
Sure.
that have been dragged by wind, this waters and other stuffs. They will go and form another shape.
Yes, please. They can.
How possible?
All right. So when you pick desert landform, for instance, we have one landform called sand dunes.
Okay.
And then if you go to this northern sector, we have this landform called that umbrella rock.
Okay.
That umbrella rock, we have permeable and then impermeable surface or impermeable layers. So the permeable one is the one whereby it can be easily eroded.
Okay.
The permeable one is the one that can be easily eroded. And then the impermeable ones, they are the rigid. Okay. So they are resistant to wind and then erosion.
So that one,
so it
can never give any particles to go and form another form.
Sure. Right. So when you pick the that umbrella rock in the northern region, I forget the place though, but it's in the northern region.
All right. So search that for me.
With that umbrella rock, if you look at the shape, it's like the top looks like umbrella, and then the middle it has been eroded. Okay. So the middle has been eroded because it is the permeable.
Okay.
Because that shape, the rocks there are permeable. Okay. So it has been eroded either by wind or either by river erosion.
All right.
And it has formed that shape. So that is what we call the geomorphology and then how it also works.
My last question for you.
Okay.
After washing away the particles to form another stone,
all right.
Can we call that stone natural stone or artificial?
Oh, so far as the activities and then the agent that led to the formation of that landform is natural, then it's natural landform.
All right, thank you. Let me go to.
So this is the umbrella rock.
Okay.
So if you look at the top, the top there is resistant. That is impermeable. Yeah. It cannot be eroded as compared to the middle side. Okay. So looking at the middle side, because it is permeable, it has been eroded by either wind, because this is desert landform.
Right.
So mainly the agent there is wind.
Okay.
Desert. Agent there is wind. Sure.
Okay. So bring back the image, please. So meaning to break it easy, not using geographical words, the top is harder than.
Yes, please.
Right.
Yes, please.
All right. That's what I want my viewers to understand. And let me come to brother. Bring back the diagram. I want him to talk about anything that you want to say about that, so that we come back to the association, so that we can have fair communications and education about the association that we have. So, my brother, let's go.
So I want to lay more emphasis on the population.
Come again. The population.
Yes.
All right, let's go.
So the population has to deal with the total number of people living in a defined geographical area over a specific period of time.
Okay.
Yeah, so that has to do with population.
Okay. So you mean ethnic group, people living at the same geographical area. All right, let's continue.
So population has to do with, maybe you are moving from Winneba to Accra. It's a population. Maybe you are going for not for permanent use, but not for permanent, but for temporary use.
Okay.
Maybe you are moving from Winneba to Accra. Maybe you are going to stay for maybe 3 days.
Okay.
So you have migrated from Winneba to Accra,
but
it's not a permanent migration. It's for temporary.
All right.
There may be some time you will go to your local position.
Okay.
So and you have to, and the permanent has to do with, you are moving from maybe Winneba to Accra, you stay there for over an extended period of time.
Okay.
So that has to do with permanent population. So people go for population for maybe educational purpose, for research work. So when we come to my rural area, I'm from Western of that is Enchi. Okay. Most of the students don't engage in the education aspects. They have been engaged themselves in the guarantee. So due to that, it has made people who are in rural areas who are not much educated, have elaborated them to take much concern about their education. And due to that, people are coming to school that have changed their lifestyle.
All right.
So I think with the help of population and education aspect, it has benefited a lot for these students.
Okay. So let me go straight to the Facebook Live and read some of the comments. Then I will go for short commercials. When I come back, we will dive into the Association of Geographers in University of Education, Winneba. Then we talk about one thing, two things there. Then we bring the show to an end. For now, let me join the live and read some comments. This from AMG Precity. He said, Dr. Famous, you do all. And this one from Jamajin Go Amos. So if I didn't mention the name correct, kindly forgive me because it says these guys are really doing well. Oh, nice to be a student of geography. So there's a lot of message right here, but my producer said I should go for a short commercial. So when I come back, the show continues. Keep watching us. We are coming back right now.
Hi, have you tried getting in touch with J&J for all your events? Are you facing any challenges concerning your event? Worry no more. J&J is here to make all your events a memorable one for you. We are here to help your events such as wedding, engagement, traditional marriage, baby Christian, birthday party, office party, conferences, funerals. We are just a call away. Our services include decorations, DJ, master of ceremony, catering services, ushering services, event planner, event grounds, and many more. You can contact us on 05319.
Right, if you just joined Anajwa TV live Facebook and YouTube, you are warmly welcome once again. My name is Elvis Asari Danso. Here we are talking about geography. I have in my studio the Geography Students Association President and the students at University of Education, that's Winneba. They are right here. So now we are going to talk about their association, what they do and things that is involved right there. But I will take calls. So producer, let the number be on the screen. You can call. So when it's ready, I will let you know that it's time for the phone in. I want you to come in if you have any question connecting to the geography side, and maybe you want to say something. It's all available and we will take them on this show. So what we are going to do is now we are going to talk about the association itself. So now let me start from Mr. President. Hello, Mr. President.
Yes, sir.
You are welcome back once again.
Thank you.
Okay, so now let's talk about the association. So the association, you are president. Can you brief us about the association?
All right, thank you so much. Geography Students Association,
okay,
also or simply called GEOSA.
Okay.
Yes, it's a student association that is formed within the geography department.
All right.
That's the geography department in the University of Education,
okay,
Winneba.
So meaning
yes,
the association was there before you had admission?
Oh yes,
okay,
the department is formed 12 years now.
Ago. Wow.
Yes, so as the department was formed, then the students also formed the association to stand in between the students and the lecturers, so that they can help them to address some of the issues that they face. Yes, so geography is 12 years now.
Okay,
yeah.
So when are you going to do the anniversary? I want to be there myself.
12th anniversary is this year. Hopefully next semester.
I can't wait for the invitation.
You'll be officially informed.
all right. So let's continue. People want to know, because people are watching, and that school is their alma mater. So they are proud to see you people right here. So brief us about the association.
Well, the association is one of the best places that most students would like to belong, and it stands, like I earlier on said, in the gap between the students, lecturers,
okay,
and also between the students and offices within the school.
Okay.
Then what we stand for is to make sure that we work for students' welfare,
okay,
students' academics,
okay,
students' entertainment.
okay.
Broadly, these are the areas, the broad areas that
students' entertainment,
welfare, and academics. Yes, so these are the broad areas that GEOSA, or Geography Students Association, stand for.
Okay.
So as students, we stand to negotiate or to intermediate between the students to help them in whichever issue they have we liaise up, we connect with lecturers, then we speak with offices to make sure that all their issues are addressed appropriately.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. So let me go to Mr. Vice President. Mr. Vice President, you joining and now you have office. My question for you is, how does this association contribute to students over there, their academia lives?
Okay, thank you very much, boss. All right, so GEOSA, my boss, and then myself, God being so good, we've introduced one policy that we call GEOSA tutorials.
Okay.
GEOSA tutorials.
Okay.
We have taken it on our behalf to teach our students from level 100 up to level 300.
Is it virtual learning?
Oh no, please. It's physical, one-on-one.
Okay.
And then level 100s and 200s own comes on Saturdays. And then level 300s own, that one too is on Sundays.
All right.
And then we started during our research examination because most of our students failed in their exams. So we have to facilitate and then get people to teach them, for them to also pass their research and then supplementary exams.
Right.
So GEOSA, we are trying our best to assist our students in their academia. And then it's not only that way too. We also try our best to educate our people on the environment, because geography studies the environment. So we have to try our best and then educate our students on how to protect our mother planet. Because now we are facing climate change. And then as geographers, we cannot sit down. We cannot just sit and then look at how our climate is changing. We should try our best and then educate our people. So if you go to our various homes, for instance, during vacation, geography students will go to, let's say, farm, and then when his or her father cuts down tree, he or she will tell the father, Dad, please plant it.
So now we're talking about afforestation and deforestation.
Sure.
Right.
So we geographers, because the plants, as we all know, they all contribute to the ecosystem.
Okay.
So we should try our best and then educate our people, so that when they go out, they can also educate people outside, for them to know the do's and then the don'ts.
So in short, you are doing the dissemination of geography.
Yes, please.
Oh, wow.
Yes, please.
Wow, you can continue.
All right, and then Geography Students Association too, our motto is Ambassadors of Nature. Ambassadors of nature.
Wow.
Yeah, we are ambassadors of nature.
Why you be the ambassadors of nature? Because nature is something that me and you, we can never do anything to it. So you being ambassador, how does you contribute to nature?
My boss will continue with that
one. You said something that I want to
clarify it.
No, not to clarify.
To add something to it.
No, to change your narrative, or to change your. Sure. You said we human beings cannot do something to nature. Sure. We can do something to nature.
Okay, tell me.
Exactly. So when you asked about, in our previous discussion, we spoke about what geography is. Yeah. We study the environment. We study the interrelationship between the human societies and the environment. Now, when we say we are ambassadors of nature, all that nature has for us, we can protect it, we can at the same time destroy it. So we being ambassadors simply means that we are sent by God to protect his creation. Okay. And God has created the land, he has created the plants, the animals, the water bodies, and all that is within it. So we human beings have the potential of destroying this. So as ambassadors of nature, our crusade or our campaign is to let the world know that as human beings, harming the environment simply means harming our own selves, and we need to protect it. So we are ambassadors to crusade or to campaign against environmental destruction. Right. So that's why we say we are ambassadors.
So when we join the Facebook Live now, there's a question for you, Mr. President. Okay. The person is saying, if that's what you are saying, why human being is not part of physical geography?
Human being is in the center of physical geography. We cannot say human beings are not part of physical geography.
All right. So you asking that question, listen to Mr. President. Let's start again.
So human beings are in the center of intermediate. We are in the center of everything, because the strength lies on us. All right. We have the power to destroy it. We have the power to maintain it. Because after all God's creation, he created man,
Alright.
and he gave him the dominion to dominate over the things of the earth. So it means that we human beings will use the earth to benefit ourselves.
Alright.
So human beings are bad.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, if you're watching, I'm still in the studio with the geography students, the president. We are talking about the geography. That was the past discussion, but now we are talking about the association, and we thank God so much. The association is 12 years as we are talking, and this year we are going to do the celebration on campus, right?
Yes,
So it's going to happen right there at Winneba. So when the time is due, myself, I'm going to be there. So if there is your alma mater, what are you waiting for? Let's meet there and make history together. So wow, so take the group generally and brief us something about this. Your next implementations. You being the president, we know president, when you come, you have to do implementations that will help humans' life and everything. Now the association is there. You have in charge on the this thing. So people that form that the association, you are the master controller over there. So tell me your policies and the things that is going to happen for people to know, people watching, for them to know that this is what is going to happen. We should expect this. Maybe the members are watching you, Mr. President. Kindly give your this thing speech.
All right, thank you so much. We had a lot of policies.
All right.
Which we made proposal, and by the grace of God, our patrons confirmed. We are not working alone. We have patrons who are lecturers, and they are solidly behind us. I know some of them will be watching, so we give our greetings to them. Yes, they have backed us up. And some of the policies you spoke about, like I said, we have 3 major areas, which has to do with
welfare, entertainment, and education.
Exactly.
So we will talk about that before leaving the show.
Okay, so they form their policies.
Okay.
The three branches, their policies are centered on these 3.
Okay.
So when, if you permit me to pick them one by one.
I'll come there. So,
okay,
let me go in. Producer, if you are ready, let our viewers see the number to do the phone in. You can join. Please. When you call, let's talk about what we are saying here. Okay, so now let's take the welfare. The welfare speaks a lot about the well-beingness of the students, economic, social life, and everything. So take the welfare and talk about it.
So when we talk about the welfare aspect of our policies,
okay.
Let me say, it is something constitutional within our constitution, okay, that every association comes to do. Mm-hmm. The welfare, we death is something which is inevitable.
Okay.
So when our people lose a relative, we come to
lose
a relative.
Not wedding.
I'm coming. I want to speak about the negative
the reason
aspect
why
first.
I'm eager to ask that in Ghana here, when we're doing weddings and that's how people won't help you.
Exactly.
As soon as you get
it's true, but also when we are talking, we should always speak about the negative first.
Okay.
Then we now bring the positive aspect to finish it. So in case someone loses a parent, we sympathize with the person with an amount from our account, just something in an envelope to maybe sympathize with the person. That's part of the welfare. If someone is getting married, where GEOSA will also go in, then just if possible we can be there in person to support the person. At the end we also get something in an envelope for the person. And also we have there are a lot of people that excuse me to say, it's difficult for you to support yourself through. There are a lot of people that are struggling to take care of themselves because of the different backgrounds that we have. For whatever reason, GEOSA also has something called the GEOSA welfare scheme, which every semester we get people, we open for nomination, like application. So if you want the welfare support, you come to our desk, pick a form and fill. Then we'll call you for interview, just like the way they do scholarship.
Okay.
Then we will interview you to assess you well, to know your background. If you really need our help, then we get something to help you, maybe just to get groceries, like to buy provisions for yourself and support yourself. So our administration, we are the 2024-2025 administration. Yes, administration. So what we have done is we have increased the number of what previous administrations used to do, because we realize that when it comes to being able to fund for yourself, we have a whole lot of students that are struggling, a whole lot of students that in one way or the other don't have someone that will properly take care of them. This is university. It's not like secondary school where they feed you 3 times a day. Here you feed yourself, you are on your own, you do everything all by yourself, your food, your books, everything you are supposed to do by yourself. So we deem it necessary that if we come in with something small to help them, it will be good. So our administration has actually increased the number that previous administrations used to do, and we have at the same time increased the amount that the previous administrations used to do. I think that is the aspect of the welfare.
Okay, I'll count that. Let's join the Facebook people, because they are the one we are doing this.
Okay.
So always I want to join them. So this one says Dr. Famous. Who is Dr. Famous?
Okay, that's me.
It's
Why are you a doctor?
Yeah, I work in the pharmacy.
Oh wow. Wow. So you are the one been selling dry
different
gums.
kinds of problem, gonorrhea,
So the boys like you.
Different kinds.
Yeah. All right, so let me come in. This one says this be episode money. He says University of All Nations. You use this opportunity also to advertise your school. Then organize yourself when you come for interview. Okay, so let's go to this one. He says Mr. DJ, God bless you. Who is DJ? Which one is the DJ?
Maybe you.
Oh, all right. So we understand that. So we will try our best to do the phone in. The producer is trying his best to get you in your homes, wherever you find yourself. So we will do that. The number is on the screen. So as you can see, you can call 020-926-8220, 020-926-8220. Call and let's talk about what we are talking about here. So let me come back to you now. No question. Anything you want to talk about, then we wrap up on the show.
Okay, so can we talk about the education?
Yes. So let's come to the entertainment.
All right. So I would take the entertainment aspect.
Hey, Vice President. Entertainment day tonight.
All right. Okay, so as we all know that, as usual, there is a statement that, let's say, all Jack and no play make Jack a dull boy.
All works and
no play makes Jack a dull boy. So we GEOSA too, we have taken it on behalf for our students to also enjoy themselves, because me, for instance, I like enjoyment. Because I have to reduce stress. We are not here to learn only.
It's part of the curriculum.
Enjoyment is part of the curriculum. So we should also go and socialize and then enjoy and then reduce our stress as well. Because at times you will learn, then your brain will even stop working. So you should go and then refresh yourself more. So GEOSA, we've taken it on our behalf. This particular semester, we have sports and entertainment. We have interlevels games that we are going to play for all the levels, level 100 to 300. And then right from there, we have a place called Bamobi.
Where we are going to dig.
Sure. So Bamobi, we all go there. Myself, my president.
Bamobi.
Yeah, sure.
Bamobi. Someone.
Sure.
Invite me one day.
So he's indirectly advertising his vent. He's very like that. I would have wished that.
Bamobi, when is it coming on?
Every Saturday. I would have wished that he said we'll find a nice place to go, because we have a lot of places there. So if he decides to pick one venue, then we organize a program, and it is not at Bamobi. You will stand to answer questions.
All right.
So let's just say we'll have a nice place.
Sure. All right. So
yes.
Okay.
So for that, we will have a nice place, and then we go there to refresh ourselves, and then science too, we have a law called law of magnetism. As we all know, like poles repels and then unlike poles attract. So we the unlike poles, the ladies and the guys will be attracted, and then those that will be repelling will be the boys. So when we go there, we are all going with our girlfriends to also enjoy ourselves. So with entertainment, so with the single people, no. If you are single, don't. If you are single, it's very difficult because everyone is coming with this boyfriend.
Really?
Yeah, sure.
If you are single,
it's very difficult for you.
How can we meet someone single?
Because you'll be sitting there alone. No one will care about you. So when you're going there, you should have someone that at least you are going to share with. Sure, and then you chill out. All right, so for GEOSA to entertainment is part of our policy too. Thank you.
Last one, let's talk about the education side and we bring the show to an end.
All right, thank you. I think that was just by the way on the side of the entertainment. Yes, so for that one, like he said, all works and no place makes Jack a dull boy. So at least we have a time that we meet. At least to have.
Please, I'm coming. So to those who are calling from producer, the network is misbehaving. So please forgive us if we couldn't pick your call. All right, let's continue.
Yes. So we just meet to while away time, then refresh our brain.
Yeah. So you can call back now. Producer says you can call back. Let me call the number for you: 02092682220. 02092682220. So you can call now to join the conversation. All right, let's continue.
All right. So for the education side of the association, we try as much as possible to make sure that we, in one way or the other, help our colleagues to scale up their academic performance. And that is, he earlier on spoke about tutorials. When we talk about tutorials, it's something that we facilitate. We are not lecturers do, but we facilitate on weekends. Something like what we call in the basic education extra classes. It's just like extra classes that we are making to help our colleagues. You know, our knowledge is not the same. So those that at least are a bit higher academically, we select people like that to handle various levels. And apart from that, we also organize quiz competitions within the levels. We also organize debate competitions. All these are to help the student to become smart and also to scale up their academic performance. We also, in times of academic issues, we can at least direct them to the appropriate offices that they can go for advice in case of maybe you are facing some challenges within your academics. If it is beyond our limit, then
you go to the counselors.
We direct them to the academic counselors, then they will take them from there. So GEOSA, I think this tutorial is a maiden one. That means we are those that have just started that initiative, and so far so good. We have received a lot of positive comments from colleagues that concerning the tutorials, and we believe that in the coming days we'll continue to do more in the aspect of the education.
So do you have teachers, like student teachers?
Exactly, that's what I said. Within ourselves, so we have level 100s, level 200s, level 300s. Level 400s are currently on internship. They are outside, so they are not on campus. So we limit it to the level 300. So within these levels, we open forum for those that are capable of guiding our colleague students. So they will come in then help us on weekends.
Ladies and gentlemen, the phone lines are active now. You can call and join the conversation. Let me come to hello. Oh no. So the people in the school, you can call. Okay, let's hype the school because people are saying tech, people are saying leg. You two, what are you saying? So let's cheer out with our schools now. So let me come back to you. Let's start way back. As we enter to level 100, what inspired you that I will go for president's position when my time is up?
Well, in my life, I have served as a leader in my academic journey. That's both in academics and non-academic aspects. I've served as a leader. So wherever I find myself, I always want the opportunity to serve my people.
All right.
Wherever, in every association that I find myself, I always look for the opportunity to serve. So when I first came to University of Education, into Geography Education Department, I told myself that the greatest thing that I can offer my colleagues is to become a leader and serve them. And when the time was up for elections, they bought into my idea and they voted massively for me to become the president. But formally, in first year, I contested for deputy secretary of the association, and they voted for me. Wow. So I served as the deputy secretary. Then when I got to level 200, going to 300, I contested for the president.
Yeah, you said something that you always want to serve your people.
Yes.
So why did you go for Legon and study university, this thing, political science, and later you joined the politics in Ghana?
Well, going into politics does not matter the school that you attend or the course that you are going to do, because in the political landscape of our country, when you look at our ministers and our MPs,
we have agriculture.
Yes, they all came from different universities with different programs that they offer. So going into politics does not necessarily matter the school or the course that you are going to pursue.
All right, thank you, Mr. President. We are wrapping up. Let me come to Dr. Famous. Why Dr. Famous? I just want to know again, because you being a pharmacist with the name Doctor. Oh, come on, I really like that. So, as they are calling you Doctor. So now, do you have in mind like you do the doctoring course?
No, I don't have the idea of doing that course.
Yeah.
So mine was into education. So my father was having a pharmacy, and he was teaching me all this kind of medicine. So when I make popular. So one of my we have doctors at our place, so they taught me about medicine. I can treat gonorrhea, I can treat ulcer.
Why you always talk about gonorrhea? Because pertaining to the kind of institution that you've been talking about gonorrhea, and we know actually we have so many ways to get gono. By your side of gono that we are talking to, linking it to tertiary institution, talking about gono. You have something in mind? Many people are doing something, so no matter what they will get gono.
So having sexual intercourse.
I didn't want to mention it myself.
Having sexual intercourse with an infected person, you attract the gonorrhea. So in our place there is a galamsey there, and the prostitution people have become there, so it has been redundant in our place. So people are getting these different kinds of sickness.
Okay. So you cure it once.
Yes. So if you have the
my producer,
everything for you.
My producer, you know yourself. Kindly take his number. Don't come and tell me, all right, so let's wrap up from this. So, Mr. President, your last word so that we can go.
All right, so thank you so much. I want to use this opportunity to thank all the students of Geography Students Association, that's GEOSA.
Okay.
I want to use this opportunity to thank our lecturers, our HOD, Professor Ajwa Free Poku. Very vibrant.
Professor
Ajwa. Yes. She's a very vibrant.
Tell mommy that I will come home one day.
Yes, she will hear, and she's very welcoming. Wow. Very welcoming. When you meet her the first time, you will love to meet her more times. Yeah. And also to our patrons, Dr. Yao Asamoah, aka Why Not, and also Dr. Benedict Ako. These are the patrons of Geography Students Association, and they are helping us a lot. They are doing a lot behind the scene to make sure that GEOSA continues to go and to grow. We want to also thank our past executive. They have been giving us the right tuition or right guidance, how to handle the association, what to do and what not to do. They have been helping us because they have passed through it. So we want to thank them. Then we thank all the entire students, not forgetting of the executive. We have elected executive and appointed executives. So all the executives, they are all top notch. They are working hard, and we are very grateful. And we ask that we continue to work like that so that GEOSA will continue to be GEOSA.
At a point you said not forgetting, I thought you are going to mention your guest name. Not forgetting my girl on campus. Are you dating?
No, not at
Oh,
all.
come on. Don't deny her. No. Don't. So are you married?
Yes, please.
Oh, wow. So greet mommy for me. Greet mommy for me. Hey, greet her for me. Ba. Chama there.
Ciao.
You know, you know, greet one woman. You need to. I'm here to give them problem. So you greet your wife.
So I want to use this opportunity to greet my wife. I'm Abraham. She is Sarah.
Yeah, wow.
So
where is she?
She's up north.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Let me go here before I come there, because there I'm going to create
Have
something.
time there.
All right, so Chairman, your last words. Greet your girl on campus, Dr. Famous. Greet him.
I don't have any girl.
Oh, I'm not saying gay. You just greet someone.
First of all, I'd like to acknowledge the presence of my master, Righty Correction from Kumasi Apatrapa. And also, I'll thank my manager, that is 1FDK, CEO of Rincon Link.
1FDK?
Oh, okay. He's my manager. He's the one that introduced me to I Nana.
Oh,
so
okay.
if not 1FDK, like, I'm nobody.
Are you a musician or actor?
I'm not a musician.
Okay, alright.
I'm a singer in church.
Oh, but when you go on campus, tell your people about Elite Music Awards.
Okay.
Yeah. We do that.
Okay.
We do that. We had the maiden edition.
Yeah,
we had that one last year, December.
That will be next year. So
yeah, and we do this one this year. We had last year one, and we will do
and
this year.
too, there is a program that is going to be held at Accra. That is the Ghana Youth Excellence Award.
Okay.
So those who are interested, the ending date is on February. So it started from last year, that was December.
Okay.
So the deadline is 16th February. So those who are interested, we have Youth Personality of the Year, Sports Personality of the Year, Musician of the Year, Best Actor of the Year, any kinds of categories.
Right. Thank you right there. That's advert. So right after you are going to pay me.
If you are interested in this,
and that's advert. And that's advert. Right from here, you are going to pay me. You using my airtime to advertise or something that you go pay me. Dakota. Oh God, I really love what I'm going to do.
But man of God, yeah, sure.
Oh,
yeah, sure.
We are men of God. All right, so greet. Let's go. My time is really
so
far.
I extend my sincere greetings to my parents, Mr. Fojo Steven, and then Madam Margaret Fojo.
Okay.
And then my president, in fact, no, he's here, but
It's
I
very
extend my
necessary.
greetings
Very
to him.
necessary.
And then God bless him very much for having such a president.
Okay.
He has really helped me in my leadership skills.
All right.
And then my study group members too, I also extend my greetings to. I'm not having a girlfriend now. Yeah.
So why do you want to take them to Bambi? Bambi.
Oh, with that one, it was our sports committee chairperson that gave us that place that they want to go and then refresh themselves.
Okay.
But now
You don't have a girlfriend. Look through your camera. Tell people on campus. Tell people in the world. Advertise yourself that you are looking for a job. Love. You are loveless.
All right, thank you very much. Okay, so people out there, University
We will cut this across all
University of
social
Education,
media.
students, especially my GEOSA members.
No, look through this camera.
Especially
I
my
want them to
GEOSA
see you
members.
well.
Yeah, so man, Steve, that you used to call me, I'm single, I'm not dating, though I'm not ready to enter into any relationship. So if you're interested in me, you can also get in touch. Get in touch and then let's talk. But I'm not ready for now. So, but if you are interested, you can come around and then we know the plans ahead. Right, thank you.
Thank you, my people. I'm really blessed to have you. On behalf of the managers and the entire group of I Najwa TV, we really appreciate your presence, and then we say may God bless you. Amen. On your way going back on campus, may God take you there safe. With me, I'm coming.
So my HOD is just asking that we should talk about the 12th anniversary.
Oh yeah. To talk about it.
So GEOSA, a geography department,
Alright.
will be 12 years, 2025.
Alright.
And there are plans that the department with the HOD is putting in place to make sure that this anniversary becomes the best of all.
Alright.
It is celebrated every 2 years. So last 2 years, 2023, it was celebrated. So this is 2025. They are going to celebrate it again.
But the date is not yet out.
The date has not been fixed yet. It will be next semester.
Okay.
And that will be around from May, ending of May, let's say June to September. Within that time, it will come. The date is not yet fixed, but it will be within that range. So all watching, whether you are a student of University of Education Winneba or not, you can put your hands
carrying
in.
students and old students.
Old students.
All right.
So our old students and all continuing students. Geography, the education will be 12 years, and we'll be celebrating our anniversary.
All right.
Yeah.
Thank you. So we will be there. Myself, I'm going to be there. So what are you waiting for? Let's meet and make that one official. Let's make that one jump. Let's make that one entertaining. Family, this is where we will draw the curtains down. We will see I and Ajwe TV. Ma papa pamu. And come on, you will feel her. A geography. So all the man come up body. Ye be. Ne who sani I am funny pursue. Any ni paban and say no. Nemo ye be bought a hobine. As a cool family no modin como you war university of education I war Winneba a whole and a movie buyer and I no more a D and come. My dad was a say share me and fast like I say my J engine event. Almost be a guest at your event. As like I say and come out queen. I mean a day a man Sanchame Kofi Asari. Now upon Yadoma me no be watching on I morning show. Macra bye bye.